Using images as a background in Power BI is becoming more and more common as time goes by. So I wanted to address some of the questions that tend to come up about it because I've been getting a handful. So if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, let me just show you real quick. So this report comes from a tutorial I have in my channel, and what's going on here is the background is an image. So if I take the image out, you can see you lose a lot of the cool stuff. Obviously, the background needs some color to it so you can see the text because it's white, but you get the idea. So the number one question I get when we use these is whether or not it scales with the size of the screen that it's being shown on. And the answer is yes, if you tell it to. So for example, this one, when I change my screen size, you can see that it is shrinking everything all the way down and all the way back up. So it doesn't matter what size this window is, everything stays where it should on the page. That doesn't mean it's responsive per se, because things aren't shifting down below like you would see in a web page with a mobile view, that kind of thing. It does function on other screen sizes. And I want to talk about mobile in a sec here too, because that's something completely different. But what's going on here is there's a setting, if I edit this, under the View tab. If you're in Power BI Desktop, there's a View tab there too, but you have some options to set the fit here. So the fit is going to default to, I believe it's fit to page, and that's going to be what makes it keep the exact same aspect ratio no matter what screen size it's shown on. That's what I have this one set to right now. So fit to width is similar. So the width will always fit on the page no matter what size the screen, but anything that doesn't fit vertically will have a scroll bar so you can scroll down. This has kind of I think a nice effect if you're trying to do storytelling where people can scroll through the different visuals and kind of progress through without having to click across different tabs. But if your content is 16 by 9, then fit to page is probably what you want. What happens a lot is people, when they're editing reports in Power BI Desktop or in the web, they tend to click the zoom in, zoom out at some point during editing. And what that does is it turns off the fit to width. It sets it to actual size. If you then save that and publish it, all of your viewers are not going to have a scaling report. That's this actual size setting here. You need to make sure to remember to turn the view setting back to what you want it to be. If you don't remember to do that, it's a little bit awkward. So as far as mobile goes, there is a entire separate editing experience for mobile. So if you want something that is specific for mobile views, there's this little icon down in the bottom left that says mobile layout view. And what you do is you go through and create a view that is specifically for devices that are that size. You stack your visuals one on top of the other. So here's what that looks like. Basically, you have to recreate everything that's going on your page in a mobile view. So this is going to be what's used when people visit your report through the Power BI mobile app. They can still get to the normal view by going to the report in a browser on their phone. So one more thing about these backgrounds, there's two options for what file type you use. There's SVG or an image. So SVGs are going to be better when you have a lot of hard lines in your background. So for example, if you've got your logo in there and a lot of clean line cards, you can use SVGs for that. So it really depends what tool you're using to create the background in the first place. So I highly recommend Figma. That's what I use to make this one. Figma will let you select which file type you export it as. So you can export it as an SVG or a PNG or a JPEG or whatever. And the one thing I do recommend when you're using images for your background is to scale up the size of them. So I usually do it at 2x the size of my report so that the lines aren't blurry. All right, so I think that covers everything. If I'm missing anything, let me know in the comments and I will answer there. But thank you for watching and I hope you have a great day.